What is up, guys? It's your boy Cameron Bash here, and welcome back to the Movement channel. Now today we're coming at you guys with a follow-up video to one we posted earlier in the week, looking at the new and upcoming wrestling game, UltraViolence Pro Wrestling. In that video, we showed you some gameplay that was provided to us by the developers of the game, along with some information that they had to share. But today, we've got something even more special in store for you all, as we're going to be taking a look at even more clips of this game, most of these being ones you won't have seen on other YouTubers' channels, as we've taken a deep dive into the developer's Twitter account to find as many more sneak peeks as we can. We're going to be looking at 10 clips in total here today that range back all the way to December of 2020, and all of these clips were shared to Gakdor's Twitter account. Please keep in mind that these clips could be outdated and may not reflect final gameplay, but either way, I think it gives us a great look at some more things that we can expect to come with this game. So, without a further ado, let's jump into the UltraViolence action. The first clip is from December 23rd, 2020, and in it, we see a wrestler whip his opponent into some exploding ring ropes. Now, this was something that we didn't get to see in the footage from the last video, and personally, I think you guys needed to see this, as this is going to be one of the coolest and most fun things we're going to be able to do in this game by far. The next clip is from March 13th, 2021, and in this one, we see a wrestler hit a vertebreaker on his opponent on top of a barbed wire board. So for those of you who were asking if barbed wire was going to be in this game, now you know. In this tweet, Gakdor gives a shout out to Jack Crimson Cause, the person responsible for this unique animation. Our next clip is from April 15th of this year, and in all honesty, this might be my favourite clip of the bunch, as we see a wrestler lift up his opponent and hit a fireman's carry slam all the way from the top of a scaffolding, through glass tubes, set up across some steel chairs. This spot is just incredible to see taking place inside of a video game, and I hope that this is just a sneak peek at the levels of customization we're going to be able to put into making the most insane spots anyone will ever see. The next clip here is another one of the coolest from the bunch, as we get to see not one, not two, but 3 back body drops off of various different heights of scaffolding through a collection of tables. Now, the first back body drop is cool enough on its own, and is more than we could have ever asked for out of a game like this. But the fact that these guys have taken it to the next level and made it so you can throw people off of building-sized structures is absolutely bananas, and I cannot wait to do this to someone myself in the game. In the tweet that came with this video, Gakdor said, "This took far too long not to show it. I've been battling falling velocities these past few days to make sure it works at every height, no matter how outlandish." Our next clip takes a look at a very similar thing, but this time, Gakdor wanted to share with us a little bit about what goes into making sure the spots land in the right place each time. In this clip's tweet, he said, "Last week I put in a helping hand to guide towards spot locations. Rather than frustratingly letting your spot miss, the system's put in a helping hand to correct your falls. This stuff isn't an afterthought or a gimmick, it's a first-class feature with. And not only does this clip show off that game feature, but it also gives us a look at some trucks, confirming that those will likely be available in the game as well. The next clip we have here is from May 7th of this year, and this one shows us an epic look at the catching physics in this game. Catching moves is something we've come to know and love in franchises such as the WWE Games one, but one of the most frustrating things about them is how those moves then react to weapons in the match. Most of the time, we're used to them just causing the weapon to slide out of the way with no interaction with it whatsoever. That is not the case in UltraViolence, however. As we can see here, the catching powerbomb goes straight through the table set up in front, which is very nice to see. About this clip, Gakdor had to say, "Here's a development on what I bashed out on stream, catch counters. Very pleased with how this is turning out. There's a lot of pretty big systems in this clip all working together, which is nice. Forgive the jank at the end, lol." Now, I think this next clip is going to be one that you guys are really going to appreciate, because it gives us a look at the kind of matches and customization that we can expect to see in this game. Gakdor explains, saying in this tweet, "Please stop asking if match type X is going to be in the game, lol. I did this a while ago, and it shows off well some of the intentions behind making your own matches. There are options of scaffolding, tables, all types of cages, ring ropes, barbed wire craziness, steel chairs, and a bunch more shown off in this clip alone. Just imagine the level of depth this could have when the game is finally released. The next clip here gives us another technical look at the game and how it works, along with a pretty cool military press from the ring to the outside through a table. This game seems a lot less limited when it comes to how it interacts with the ropes, which is great to see for this type of game. In the tweet, Gakdor shared, "Digging in the crates a little for this, but it's pretty fun. Debug view of stalling grapples and then a slightly more complete version. Moves know what their context is, so in a heavy grapple slot, you can stall and hold the move for more options. I for one really appreciate this level of detail, and I think it's going to go a long way in making the gameplay feel that much more smoother and that much more fun." Now the following clip also takes a title for one of the most hyped clips of the batch, as we see a devastating super kick off of the top of a steel cage type structure through a pile of light tubes and tables. This is the gnarly type of action that has me excited as hell for when this game eventually releases. And in our final clip of the video, I have saved the best for last in my opinion, because not only is this spot amazing, seeing someone getting suplexed from that high above the ring, but what Gakdor said in this tweet for this clip has me even more excited, as he said, "Thinking about the fact that pretty much any grapple has the ability to become a nasty high spot. With this, no longer are we limited to the super moves that the game supplies us with, as we can now turn any move we want into a super move. Super rock bottom from the top? Check. Stunning your opponent and watch him bounce back off the scaffolding? Check. Wasteland your opponent into oblivion? All of this and more seems possible with this right here, and I cannot wait to get in there and experience it for myself." And that's going to do it for today's video, everyone. But before you go, I need to hear your guys' thoughts about what you've seen here in this video, so make sure to leave a comment down below letting us know what your favourite clip was and why. And while you're down there, don't forget to drop a like on the video and subscribe for more UltraViolence coverage. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and we'll see you soon for another one.